Okay, you're good.
Okay. So APA guidelines, animal subjects. Just starting out.
Down for guidelines, because I thought I found it, but then I'm not really sure.
Well, I put that research animals must receive proper housing, feeding, cleanliness, and health care.
Okay, that's basically what I have, but it's in 6 sentences.
Okay.
So.
I have that the animals have to be provided with humane care and healthful conditions. That they have they suggested that the animal subjects have enriched environments for like the animals who are being tested. That the stimuli, if it's painful, be tested on the scientist if it's reasonable, and that all unnecessary pain is avoided. And then they just kind of like noted too that if available, the procedure least painful should be used, and they should use minimal stimulation, which kind of goes along with like if the stimulation is painful, then obviously the scientists should test it on themselves.
Just the purpose of each guideline.
Just a question though, like how do you guys feel about those guidelines? Like, do you think they're fair? Or, I'm not really sure how I feel about like the painful stimuli on the scientist, I guess. Because like
I don't really think that the unnecessary pain one is fair, because it's like they're gonna justify if they want to make this experiment, they're gonna be like, oh, we need it for this reason. And
yeah.
So there should be like a no pain or something else, like because
because you can't really justify if the pain was unnecessary or not. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess mine. I get what you're saying, but mine, like before I thought about that, was the painful stimuli on the scientist. Like I was just like, we can't really test that on people. That'd be because they don't use animal subjects that aren't like easily reproducible, in my opinion. So, but that's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know. The purpose of each guideline. I put that each guideline was just put in place to make sure that the animal subject is as safe and comfortable as possible, and they set up borderlines for scientists to follow. So like that with these guidelines, like the scientist isn't like harmed either, like not physically harmed, but like they can be sued or whatever like that. So like these guidelines are set up to protect the scientists as well as the animals.
Yeah, that's what I had. I don't know what I really had down for that was to keep each and every animal safe while being tested in like I can't say inventory, but like just while the length of time that they're being tested.
Do you have anything on the purpose?
Not really beyond what you said. That's kind of what I had.
Do you think there's any like implications or limitations on the research design that these scientists can do due to the fact that there are these guidelines?
Well, it must be ethical, and they have to minimize any stress or pain or discomfort, which is kind of like the same as the purpose, but I don't know. I still don't like the words minimize and like unnecessary, because there's just so much wiggle room for everything that they could do.
I put like any research that has like an intended torture of an animal, like if it's like purposeful, then that's completely out of the question, because that's ridiculous. There isn't much more on the guidelines. I mean, they're pretty straight out there, and that's it.